we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep, and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
Hello, welcome sports fans. It's Merriwood South basketball. It is the Auburndale Eagles traveling to the Marathon Red Raiders, Marathon High School. I'm Dan Ross. Producing for me tonight, Hannah Nikolai. One of the best games in the area, at least tonight, really one of the best games in the area the entire basketball season so far. Both teams having terrific seasons. Both teams on long win streaks coming into this one. Both teams tied for first in the Merriwood South Conference at 5-1, sharing first place with the Stratford Tigers. Marathon beat Stratford at Stratford a little bit earlier in the season. Auburndale has Stratford on Friday night. You can head out to Auburndale High School on Friday night to see the two top teams in the sectional. If the season were to end today, Stratford would be the 1 seed, Auburndale the 2 seed. Marathon coming in as the 4 seed currently. Again, that is if the season ended today. If you're interested in what the projected playoff brackets look like, head over to ZaleskiSports.com, sign up for the VIP. $5 a month, you get all of the seeds in the entire state for boys and girls basketball. Very accurate, about 99% accurate. We came up with the formula a couple of years ago, tested it for a year, and published it the last couple of years. It's pretty spot on. Today's pregame show brought to you by Brickner, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep. When you need a new vehicle, let their family take care of yours on Little Chicago's northeast side. As he mentioned, Auburndale comes in on a 5-game winning streak. They're 10-1 on the season. Their only loss was an upset loss at the Assumption Royals a couple of weeks back. Since then, they've won 5 straight. Hannah, I can't hear myself. Turn me up just a little bit. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you. Wins at Necedah and at Chequamegon. A 17-point win at Chequamegon. That's a good win. Auburndale has played a lot of close games this year, but they are playing much better as of late. The Marathon Red Raiders, a 7-game winning streak. They're 8-3 on the season, also 5-1 in the conference. A 13-point win over at Colby and a 3-point gutsy win up in Prentice late last week. We are just about through the first round of the Merriwood South round robin, double round robin, home and away. After Friday, everybody will have played everybody else in the Merriwood South Conference once. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back after the anthem with your starting lineups right after this on Zaleski Sports.
And your Marathon Red Raiders.
Independent insurance agency for auto, home, business, and life insurance serving Wisconsin and Minnesota. Insurance can often be confusing and frustrating. But with Access Insurance, you get experienced advisors that pair you with exactly the coverage you need at the most competitive prices for every stage of life. Located in Weston and a proud supporter of area high school athletics, their business truly does revolve around you. Learn more at accessinsurance.net or by calling 715-355-8400.
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep, and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us. Marathon's favorite bowling alley and family fun center is Marathon Sports Center on Highway 107 in Marathon. birthday parties, nights out with the family, night leagues, dinner with the family, and so much more is all under one roof at Marathon Sports Center. Open for lunch and dinner on Wednesday through Sunday with a menu that includes burgers, pizza, nachos, Friday fish fry, and so much more. You'll love the fun, energetic atmosphere with plenty of TVs to watch the big game and plenty of space for your next celebration or event at Marathon Sports Center on Highway 107 in Marathon.
Welcome back. First place teams in the Merriwood South at 5-1. Again, our pregame show sponsor, Brickner Motors of Little Chicago. Brickner, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep. When you need a new vehicle, let their family take care of yours on Little Chicago's northeast side. Starting lineups, we're going to start with the Auburndale Eagles. Number 1, Peyton Weinfurter. He's averaging 9.5 a game. Number 5, Blake Rabb, 19 points a game. 2.5 assists as well. Number 11, Keegan Empey, 7.5 points a game. Number 21, Joshua Lundgren, 8 points a game. And number 24, the tall kid, Thomas Owie, his second year on the varsity roster. We remember him from last year. Coached by Chad Weinfurter. Coach Weinfurter has had quite a few really good years. A really good coach in the conference. He's had some big wins. This would be a big one tonight as well. The Marathon Red Raiders, number 4, True Thurs. He leads the team in points, rebounds, and assists. Number 10, Drew Wolfel, 10.5 points a game, 7.5 boards. Number 12, point guard Landon Snyder, averaging 2.5 assists a game. Number 20, Sawyer Behrens, he's averaging 7 points a game. And number 22, Cody Radke, 8.5 points a game. Marathon is one of these teams that doesn't have a go-to guy. Marathon has 6 or 7, maybe even 8 guys that are very interchangeable. Anybody can go off on any given night. And many of them actually have this year. It's been a learning year to start out for Coach Jacobson. A little rough start, but now 7 wins in a row, a lot of close games. Marathon has really been a gritty team this year. 8-3 overall. Auburndale comes in at 10-1. So it's going to be Wolfel tipping it up against Thomas Owie. Won by Auburndale, and Auburndale will start with the ball first. Marathon playing man-to-man, play a lot of man-to-man defense this year. We have seen them zone a couple times. Here's Rabb underneath. Pass outside, this is Empey into the paint. Challenged by Thurs, but it goes in. Auburndale with the first 2 of the game. Shows little full court man-to-man. Almost throws it away. Here's a 3 from the outside. Wolfel misses it short. Snyder fights for the rebound. Gets it. Wolfel drives baseline. Picks up his dribble outside. Screening the zone. Follow is no good. Marathon had 3 chances at it. 2 offensive rebounds. That trip. 1 minute in. Eagles with a 2-point lead. Barron's playing really tight defense on Empey. Lundgren into the paint. Gonna have a pushing foul. This is on Sawyer Barron's, his first, team's first. Auburndale baseline out of bounds. Little double cross in the paint. Nothing's there. Rabb fakes the corner 3, drives baseline to the rim for 2. Rabb, 19 points a game. I believe he's the top scorer in the Merriwood South so far this year. Almost a lock for first team all conference. Wolfel fouled underneath. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair. This is going to be on Aui, his first.
Aui, his first, team's first at the line.
A little less size on the Auburndale team this year compared to past years. Still a much taller team than the Red Raiders. First free throw is good. Thank you for joining us tonight. 16 games on the network. It's getting a little bit aggressive. 1 out of 2 for Wolfel. 4-1 Eagles. That ball is off the hands of Aui and out of bounds. Back to Marathon. Wolfel brings the ball across the timeline. Hands it off to Behrens. Here's the mismatch underneath. Thurs, extra pass to Behrens, underneath for 2. You see Peyton Weinfurter, shortest guy on the floor. Marathon able to understand it, take advantage of the mismatch inside. High ball screen. Grab outside Weinfurter. 3 is good. He's a 40% three-point shooter from beyond the arc. Auburndale has 2 guys that shoot over 40%. Blake Rabb shooting 41%. Step-in shot, no good by Thurs. Rabb with the rebound. Auburndale in transition. 7-3 leads back up to 4. Rabb working on Thurs. Nice spin moving in. We've seen Blake Rabb grow over the years. His sophomore year wasn't much of a scorer. Last year, a little bit more. And this year has really taken advantage of graduation and one of the premier scorers in the conference. Here's a 3 the other way by Cody Ratke. Have a whistle. A delay of game warning. Marathon not letting the ball come through the rim. You see that quite a bit. Your team makes the basket, you hit the ball away. Auburndale has to go track it down, especially if Auburndale wants to get up the floor fast. So the next time it'll be a technical foul. Aui underneath, finds the cutter. Good look, doesn't fall. Second chance point is good. Lundgren with his first 2 of the night. 11-6, high scoring first half here at Marathon High School. Auburndale, the number 11 ranked team in Division 4, according to the WIAA seeds. Marathon at number 21. Marathon would be the 4 seed if the season ended today. Auburndale, the number 2 seed. Skip pass, 3 is good. Lennon Snyder gets his first basket of the game. 11-9, up and down we go. 2 really good teams playing at a high level. Aui working on Wolfel, double teamed. Back outside, Empey gets fouled on the bump. Second on Behrens. Behrens going to have to come to the bench. Bracewell and Shuda in for Marathon. Bracewell had 18 the other night at Prentice. Had a great game. Kind of a coming out party, if you will. Just a sophomore. Definitely going to be a star on the team next year and his senior year. Little prediction. Off the dribble, no good. Thurs takes down the rebound. 13:02 left in the first half. 11-9. Auburndale leads. Inside touch, Bracewell. 2 is good. Tied at 11. Rabb, top of the key. Inside touch. Aui working on Wolfel. Underneath the basket. Up and misses it. Spins out. Off Wolfel. It's going to be Eagles basketball.
In for the Eagles, number 3, Aiden
TRW Auto Body in Mosinee offers top quality collision repair. They'll have your vehicle back the way it was quickly and efficiently while also offering 24-hour towing and courtesy loaner vehicles and a lifetime warranty on their work. That's TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender. That three hits nothing, goes out of bounds. Red Raider ball.
In for the Red Raiders, number 13, River Stanicky.
Brecky's going to come out. Stanicky comes in. Almost everybody on this marathon roster plays quality minutes. Not a very old team. Here's Wolfel working on Aui. Outside, Bracewell into the paint, back outside. Wolfel, three, misses at front iron. Thurs, put back, he missed it long. Ball still loose. Rebound comes down to Lundgren. Missed point blank that time. Aiden Rabb in the game, he's number 3. Auburndale in the blue jerseys. Lundgren, three, misses everything. Ball bounces right to Blake Rabb, his easiest 2 of the night. Eagles by 2. Bracewell double teamed. 3-second call. Looks like that's going to be on Stanicky. Good call by the official watching the paint. Catch us tomorrow at noon for our weekly show. It's myself and Jason Zaleski talking everything high school hoops, high school sports in general. Might even talk about Jason's Cowboys, who are looking for a new head coach. And then catch us Friday night. We will have the game of the week. That's going to be Auburndale against Stratford. Turnaround jumper by Aui's good.
Thomas Aui.
5 different players have scored for the Eagles so far. Bracewell got into trouble. He traveled. Snyder back in the game. Wolfel's going to come to the bench for a breather. We had talked on the weekly show that Stratford-Auburndale game on the 17th might be a battle of unbeatens, and right after we said that, both teams lost. Stratford lost to this marathon team. Auburndale lost at Assumption. Aiden Rabb, three-pointer spins out. Quickly the other way, Shuda all the way to the basket for 2. 6 players have scored for Marathon. Cuts the lead to 2. Balanced scoring both ways. That's a block shot by Stanicky. See if Marathon shows some patience this time down. Bracewell. Snyder already hit 1. Picked up his dribble. Bad pass. Really good defensive play that time. Diving on the floor was Rabb. It's out of bounds, going to stay with Marathon. Marathon's favorite place for holiday, festive, and local home decor is the Copper Mug. This local gem is filled with excellent gifts for friends and family and a great selection of woodwork, handmade items, and so much more. Find them on Facebook or stop by the Copper Mug in Marathon. Shuda jumper missed short. Wolfel with another offensive rebound. Auburndale's a little bit bigger of a team than Marathon, but Marathon, a lot of second chance opportunities so far. Stanicky finds Snyder. Snyder, little 6-foot jumper, no good. Wolfel, another offensive board, but he throws it right to Blake Rabb, trying to save it. Auburndale has played a lot of close games, as has Marathon. Kind of juggled the ball. Back outside. Here's Rabb from the logo. Handoff to Teska, fresh in the game. Left-handed runner by Rabb is no good. Weinfurter with the ball. Shuda on him. Patience this time by Auburndale. Grab working on Wolfel. Ball screen. Good switch by the Red Raiders. Throws it away. It's a turnover. Back to Marathon. Good job switching on the screen. Confused the Eagles just a little bit. Into the game. Empey for the Eagles. .8:26 left in the first half. Ball tipped way up by half court. Snyder has it now. Working on Weinfurter. Shuda looks at the three. Nice slip pass to Thurs for two. His first basket of the game. Tied at 15. 8 minutes left in the first half. Probably about what we'd expect in the first 10 minutes of this one. A lot of up and down action. Both teams getting what they want offensively. Here's Aiden Rapp. Hands it off to Blake. Wolfel doing a pretty good job. And Blake Rapp is fouled by Bracewell on the three. His first. But Blake Rapp going to the line to shoot three. Kind of a silly foul. Ridgetop Exteriors, just like these players bring their best to the court. Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Grab hit his first, missed the second, third one on its way. Free throw's good. So 2 out of 3 at the line gives the Eagles a 2-point lead. It's a little over 7.5 to play in the first half. Thurs picks up his dribble, back outside, top of the key, Wolfel. Picks up his dribble. Shuda, three from top of the key is no good. Awe with the board. Spacing really wasn't that good that time down offensively for Marathon. Weinfurter with the ball. Gets it out to Aiden Rabb. Trying to get it inside, trying to get Awe a touch. Rabb puts it on the floor. Have a jump ball, turnover. Ball's back to the Red Raiders. Weix's Bar and Grill offers a full menu of lunch and dinner options with burgers, appetizers, weekly specials, and Friday fish fries. Make your plans for lunch and dinner at Weix's Bar and Grill on County Road S between Marathon and Edgar. It's cold outside today, Hannah. I had to save my dog. I have a husky. It was too cold for him. Wolfel to the basket for two. Yeah, I have a 60-pound husky lab mix, and the snow got in his paws. He just laid in the snow whining. I had to go out and carry him in. Awe picks up his dribble in the paint. Able to get it back outside. I call it travel. That looked like a jump stop there. You know, the traveling rules really do change from the NH, the high school rules, NFHS, and the college, and of course the NBA. I don't think there's traveling in the NBA. Just like best effort Best effort, you get as many steps as you want as long as it looks good. Wolfel gets the defender on his back and finishes. Team high 5 points. Marathon with maybe their first lead of the game, 19-17. It's been close the whole way. Blake Rabb working on Barons this time. Aui, really nice finish at the rim. 4 points for Aui. Tied again at 19. Have a timeout. Let's take a quick 30-second break. We'll be back with more high school basketball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome back. 19 all, 5:07 left to play in the first half. Pretty good attendance, especially on our side of the court where the camera's not. That's always the way. Shoot up, pass out to Ratke. Good defense that time. That's Lundgren. Stopping him at the short corner. That's a 5-second closely guarded call. It's a turnover back to the Eagles. Figured this game would be in the 50s, scoring-wise. Figure we'll get about there. I would say mid to upper 50s if I had to guess coming in. Close game. Not much of a prognosticator, though. Blake Rabb, 3, good. 11 for Blake Rabb. Shot that one with confidence. 41% three-point shooter. Again, spacing a little bit wonky for the Red Raiders. Bracewell into the paint, picks up his dribble, outside thirds. Tried to use the ball screen, skip pass, Ratke 3, no good. Grab with the rebound, leaks out, saved, what a save by Shuda. In transition, Bracewell 3, good! High tempo game, up and down. Bracewell has 5, we're tied again at 22. Oh, he hands it off to Empey. Lundgren's gonna reset the offense. Working on Barons, switch. That's a tough 3, that was a quick shot by Weinfurter. We have a foul, away from the ball. They're gonna call that one on Aui, that's his second. Trying to get position for the rebound.
His second, team second.
Have kind of a line change here. Both teams bringing in some fresh troops. Jackson Grube in the game. Try to make sure I catch some of the guys as they come on for the first time. A little over 3 minutes to play. We're tied at 22. A key Merriwood South matchup. Both teams tied for first at 5-1. A 3-way tie atop the conference with Stratford as well. Here's Wolfel, baseline, goes up with it, got underneath the basket, hit the bottom of it. Good defense by Grube. Empey picks up his dribble. That's a steal. Stanicky by himself. Layup is long. Hit the back iron. He went head on at the basket instead of trying to go one side or the other. Good opportunity that time to go left-hand layup. Have a foul. It's going to be a shooting foul. Saneke not quite there in time. He'll pick up the foul. 2 shots coming for Keegan Empey.
Marathon foul line.
Marathon Cheese is made up of a family of employees founded in the heart of Wisconsin local dairy line.
Foul line.
It is the people who work at Marathon Cheese who bring such passion and commitment to make Marathon Cheese so special. For your next career move, consider joining the Marathon Cheese family and apply at mcheese.com. mcheese.com. Back into the game, Aiden Reb.
For the Eagles.
Lundgren to the bench. Second one coming for Empey. It's good. So 1 out of 2. We see this officiating crew quite a bit. These officiating crews definitely get around. There's not an infinite number of officiating crews. That's going to be one guy had offensive, one official had defensive. It looks like they're going to call it defensive foul. That's on Aiden Rab, his first.
Aiden Rab, his first team.
Baseline out of bounds. Back to the officiating crew. This crew lets the guys play. And I think that as a coach and as a competitor, you appreciate that. Don't let the officials create the outcome of the game. Really go at it. Keep it within reason. That's what they're out there for. But this is not a crew that is going to call 20 fouls a half, that's for sure. Bracewell back in the game for the Red Raiders. It's a 1-point Auburndale lead. Weinfurter, one of the best shooters in the conference. That one goes strong off the backboard by Empey. Marathon in transition. Auburndale gets back really well. That's a tough pass. Bracewell turned it over. Layup good the other way by Empey. See Marathon trying to force that high post pass. Auburndale cheating on it. Woolfolk cutting the basket. He missed another easy one. Thurs with the board and the putback. Just a little bit excited at the rim. Marathon converts. It's back to a 1-point game. 60 seconds left in the first half. Weinfurter working on Shuda. Calling for the high ball screen. Auburndale, a lot of ball screens. Blake Rabb not listening to the student section who's counting down the clock as if there was no time left. There's still 35 seconds. See Coach Jacobson telling Ian Shuda to back off of him, let him have the last shot. No shot clock in high school basketball. This play-by-play guy, not a big fan. Rab is fouled on the drive.
Marathon foul on Shuda, his first.
Ian Shuda's first. 8.7 seconds left. Baseline out of bounds for the Eagles. 1-point lead. Little misdirection. 3 from the corner. Oh, that was really well done. Offensive rebound by Groob going to the line to shoot a pair.
Foul on Shuda, his second.
Shuda with the second foul. Picked up both of them in the last 5 seconds.
For 2.
Yeah, you see Blake Rabb directing traffic, talking to his guys, and then pass it on the weak side. Really well done. First free throw barely grazes iron. No good. 3.6 seconds left. Second free throw is good. Gets that one to go. 3 seconds. Thurs has it. 2, 1, 3 by Thurs. Misses just to the left. Missed a little bit short. Halftime. It's been quite a game. It's everything that we expected. Your halftime score, the Auburndale Eagles 26, the Marathon Red Raiders 24. We'll take a break. We'll be back with some scores and figures right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Under the guise of
It started out as a hobby. I was making maple wine, ended up with some extra sap, made the maple syrup. Well, the next year when I started switching things over to maple syrup, I bought a little piece of equipment for $250 and got it working. And my wife came out and she saw I was spending some money on this hobby. She came out and she was talking to me. She says, "Mitch, this one better make money." Because I hunt and I fish and neither one of those ever made money.
At the very beginning, I was homeschooling 4 girls, so I was pretty busy. The girls and I would go out into the woods and tap the trees and collect the sap, haul it back. It's really good spring exercise, for sure. I still can't believe we're as big as we are, But I guess, living in America, we have that potential to take a small idea and grow it.
Our product's available to pretty much any store in the United States right now, including our product is in Hawaii, California, all the way up the West Coast, across the Midwest. The stores and the distributors saw this disabled guy going out, working hard to support his family with the support of his family. In 2006, I was in a hunting accident. Tree stand that I was in broke. I fell 20 feet, broke my neck. After being rescued, airlifted up to Memorial Hospital in Minneapolis. I was up there for a month, went through surgery, and then going into rehab, I realized I needed help. You can accomplish a whole lot more working with other people, utilizing that synergy that you get from people.
So as the business grew, it grows in complexity and it grows in needs, but we really need other people. We all need other people.
There were producers that needed to be paid a deposit or a certain amount up front for them to hold their product for us that we were committing to take. A friend of mine who works with Peoples told us, "Hey, these guys are good. You should go talk to them." And so I talked to Peoples State Bank. They were able to work with us. They were able to extend the line of credit that we needed. If we didn't have the help from Peoples, we wouldn't have been able to grow this company as quickly as we did. We got a loan for this warehouse so that we could create the space we needed to grow.
Working with Clint at People's State Bank has been awesome because he shares his life with us and he cares about our lives.
At the end of the day, it's just working with them and listening to what they're telling me.
It's a relationship. It's not just, here, I need money, okay, here it is. It's you talk and you learn about one another and they learn about your business intimately.
It feels good to know that I'm a part of what helps them reach their dreams, reach their goals.
I've had people, "Oh, it's a tragedy you broke." No, if I wouldn't have broken my neck, Skinny Sticks wouldn't exist. We're doing this together and they may not understand the depth of how that affects me, but that's one of the most important things about doing this, is working together.
Welcome back. It is halftime here at Marathon High School. We have the grade schoolers of St. Mary's in Wausau playing the Marathon Red Raiders, I guess. I'm not sure what the mascots are. Marathon has a bunch of really good guards. I'm not even sure what grade this is. Looks like maybe 5th, 6th grade, maybe, I'm guessing. Future bright for Marathon basketball, if this is any indication. The varsity game has the Auburndale Eagles up 26-24 over the Marathon Red Raiders. Again, both teams tied for first in the conference at 5-1, tied with the Stratford Tigers. Auburndale-Stratford Friday night, which is promises to be a good one. That's in Auburndale. Yours truly and Mr. Jason Zaleski on the call. So a lot of hijinks likely to happen Friday night. Let's take a look at the Marathon Red Raiders, trailing by 2. Have had 7 players score, and nobody has scored more than 5. So 5 points apiece for Garrett Bracewell and Drew Wolfold. 4 points for Truthers, 3 points for Cody Radke, 3 points for Landon Snyder, 2 points apiece for Ian Shuda and Sawyer Behrens. This is what you expect for a marathon. 7 players scored. Everybody scored just about the exact same amount. Pieces are interchangeable this year, and everybody plays really hard. 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Did not get to the line very much. Probably to be expected, as Auburndale has a little bit more size and marathon a little bit more guard oriented than past years. Obviously with the graduation of the Garantula last year, Grant Warren. Let's take another break. We'll be back in probably 90 seconds or so. Give you some stats on the Auburndale Eagles. More after this.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
You should apply for an open opportunity at Marathon Cheese.
It's where you want to start your career. We have a lot of long-term commitment employees.
They work with you and it's great pay, great benefits.
I choose to stay at Marathon Cheese because there's always an opportunity.
Marathon Cheese has worked really great for me and my family.
They donate money to different charities and different things that bring the community up.
There's an opportunity to grow in this company.
Working here at Marathon Cheese has given me a great work-life balance.
I wouldn't work anywhere else. I love working at Marathon Cheese.
At People's State Bank, community is reflected in everything we do. So when you bank with People's, you help support local charities and businesses, help new homeowners establish roots, and create stronger communities to live and thrive in. It's a uniquely People's approach that's always paying dividends. And a pretty good reason to make our community yours too. Visit us at bankpeoples.com.
Welcome back as the teams come out onto the floor. 3 minutes left before the end of halftime. As the Marathon Band brings us in, playing Danger Zone. Let's talk about the Auburndale Eagles in the first half, led by Blake Rabb. He comes into the game averaging 19 a game, 11 in the first half. Definitely probably the most impressive on the floor both ways in the first half. 5 points for Keegan Empey, 4 points for Thomas Awe, 3 for Peyton Weinferter, 1 triple, 2 points for Joshua Lundgren, and 1 for Jackson Grube. As a team, Auburndale got to the line 7 times. Only 4 of 7 at the line. I think if you're Coach Weinferter, you'd like to have 5 of 7 or 6 of 7, or all of them, of course. In a tight game, free throws are definitely going to make a difference. Looking at this foul situation for both teams, Auburndale 2 fouls on Thomas Awe, only 1 on Aiden Rabb, 3 total team fouls for Auburndale, so not going to be much of an issue. Watching Thomas Awe in past years, he can pick up a bunch of fouls in a hurry, so definitely something to keep an eye on, especially if he gets his third early on in the second half. For Marathon, 2 fouls apiece for Ian Shuda and Sawyer Behrens, 1 foul for Garrett Bracewell, 1 foul for River Stanicky. A really tight game. The scoreboard says that it's a 2-point game, and it feels like a 2-point game. Underwood Construction. For a custom-built home, you want to work with the best, and Underwood Construction, right here in Marathon, is the perfect place to turn. For your next home building experience, look to Underwood Construction. No Underwood on the team this year, but had a bunch of Underwoods the last couple of years on the Marathon team. These two teams have had, I would say, a storied rivalry the last couple of years especially. 2 years ago, Auburndale upset Marathon in sectionals, regionals or sectionals, and in marathon season. Last year, Marathon beat Auburndale on their way to state. But these two teams always seem to find a way to run into each other come March, playing for the possibility to go to Madison every year. Again, if you weren't here at the opening, taking a look at the projected seeds as of today. Now, there's a lot of time left. The girls' brackets are going to be released in 1 month. It's actually a month from Thursday, so really little less than 5 weeks until the brackets are announced for the girls. The boys a week after. Stratford would be the 1 seed, Auburndale would be the 2 seed, Marathon would be the 4 seed. So the Merwood South well represented the top half of that bracket. Aui, ball's blocked, Snyder with the rebound. So defensive play right away to start for the Red Raiders. Wolf will skip past the Barons. Picks up his dribble. Back outside, Radke. Have a foul. Trying to get through a screen, but that's on Aui. His third, again, mentioned the possibility of Aui getting his third foul early in the second half, and here we are, 30 seconds in. Number 3. Inside to Wolfel, trying to take advantage of Aui to the bench. Follow is good. We're tied again. Howie is such a presence that when he's not there, look for Marathon to really go inside to Drew Wolfel. Lundgren working on Barons. Uses the high ball screen. Here's Weinfurter, one of his first open threes of the night. No good. Thurs with the rebound. Thurs in transition. Tough layup is good. He did not have a good angle that time. Still able to get the kiss off the glass. Marathon with a 2-point lead. Matches their highest of the game. Nice slip pass by Blake Rabb. Groove ties the game at 28. Blake Rabb is silky smooth. Probably the best player that I've seen in the Merwood South this year. Haven't seen Stratford play yet. 3 from the outside is good. Cody Radke, his second triple of the game. Gives Marathon a 3-point lead. Have a foul. It's going to be on Barons. That's number 3 on Barons, so he'll have to come out. Bracewell quick to replace.
Bracewell in for the Red Raiders.
16:03 left. Marathon leads by 3. A lot of time left. Empey is going to work on Radke. Has to pick up his dribble. Hands it off to Lundgren. 3 from the outside. That's blocked by Wolfel. Blake Rabb with the rebound. He's double teamed. Picked up his dribble. A foul call. It's going to be on Wolfel, his first. Just a little bit too aggressive.
First, team second.
Tried to run Blake Rabb off a screen coming out of the out of bounds. Defended well. They're going to switch. Thurs going to take Rabb. Weinfurter hands off to Lundgren. Top of the key. Working on Snyder. Picked up his dribble. Needs to unload it. Gets it to Empey, top of the key. Poked away by Bracewell. Another long possession by Auburndale. Blake Rabb uses the high ball screen. Outside Lundgren, all the way to the basket for 2.
Josh Lundgren.
Nobody stepped in to try to take the charge. Snyder, quick fire three off the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound. Bracewell in the corner. Skip pass, the extra pass. Radke three, off the rim, no good. Bracewell, put back. 3 opportunities that time for Marathon. The third one goes in. The lead is back to 3. Auburndale just cannot keep Marathon off the offensive glass. Missed layup that time by Weinfurter. Bracewell skip to Wolfel. Back outside. Radke three, front iron, no good. Snyder. Looks like Snyder is going to get called for a loose ball foul. Going for the rebound, his first. 3 team fouls right away on Marathon to start the second half. Marathon showing some full court pressure. Looks like it's just going to be full court man. Marathon doesn't show that much full court pressure. Not that they don't have it in their arsenal, I'm sure. Just not their game. Grab working on Thurs. Quick first step. He loses it out of bounds to Marathon. That first step was quick. Thurs is a very good quick defender and right past him. Just lost it out of bounds. 13:45 left in this one. Marathon with a 3-point lead. Auburndale jumping three-quarter court. They get the turnover. Here's Weinfurter. Weinfurter, left-hand layup. He missed that one short. Marathon gets a break. Snyder going to slow it down a little bit. Working on a 3-point lead. The roll to Wolfel. Missed it short. Again, it's the second time that I can remember that Wolfel just got underneath the basket a little bit. Here's an and one opportunity. That's Aiden Rabb.
Marathon foul on Bracewell.
Bracewell's second foul.
Team's fourth. Aiden Rabb at the line for 1.
Aiden and Blake Rabb, both seniors on the team this year. Barron's going to come back in with 3 fouls. Aiden with the chance to tie the game. Trying to complete the 3-point play. Free throw is rattles out, no good. Troubles with the free throw line tonight for the Eagles. Thurs, he missed that short. Looked like he got bumped on the way up, but not enough that should have changed the shot that much. Both teams picking it up a little bit defensively. Blake Rabb, that's a long 3, good! Woo! College 3-point. Auburndale by 2. Quick 5-0 run by the Eagles. Snyder, skip pass. Wolfel thought about the 3. Into the paint, outside, Shuda. Inside touch, and that's going to be a foul on Lundgren as he tried to go through Thurs to get to the ball. Always going to be a foul. Baseline out of bounds for the Red Raiders. Trailing by 2. Got to get it in. It's going to be Shuda by the M. Shuda all the way to the basket. Shot rattles in. Ended up having to be about a 4-foot fadeaway, but got it to go. We're tied again at 35. Lundgren using the ball screen. He got doubled. Here's Weinfurter, dribbling through the paint. Gets the high ball screen. They're going to call the body bump. That's going to be number 3 on Shuda, but that's not going to be a shooting foul. For all your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs, there's always a local agent you can look to at Access Insurance. Have a friend in your corner to customize the coverage you need. Learn more at accessinsurance.net. Access Insurance Agency, their business revolves around you. Hello to everybody just tuning in. We got a good one. We're tied at 35, 11-20 left to play in the game. Battle of 2 first-place teams in the Merriwood South. A lot on the line. And not the last time these two teams will play. They will play later on in the season down in Auburndale. Here's Blake Rabb, asking his teammates to clear out. Rabb is going to want to try to take Radke here. Good defense. Auburndale making Marathon play 30 to 40 seconds, most times down. Aiden Rabb, no good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Second foul on Stanicky.
His second, team 6. Aiden Rabb at the line for 2.
Special thank you to our marathon sponsors, Brickner Motors of Little Chicago, AH Machine, Weix's Bar and Grill, TRW Auto Body, Marathon City Sports Center, Marathon Flooring, Marathon Cheese, Copper Mug, Access Insurance, Mark's Chiropractic, and Underwood Construction. Our sponsors are the reason that we are able to give you free high school basketball, forever free on Zaleski Sports. If you have the opportunity to spend local and use our sponsors. Stanicky steps into a jumper, good. He got to a place that he felt confident shooting. We're tied again, 10-15 to play. The biggest lead of the game by either team has been 5. It's been close the entire way. Owie back in the game. Back outside, this is Blake Rabb. Rabb spins. Outside, Weinfurter 3, missed it long, no good, and that's going to be a 4th foul on Owie. Just not playing very smart right now.
Eagles foul on Owie, his 4th.
Marathon definitely had position. It's one of those that you feel like you just got to let it go. It's easy for us to say because we're up here. No, it's perfectly fine to fight for a rebound and you want to show initiative and you want to show hustle, but you can't go through guys, especially when you have 3 fouls already. So always have to sit the bench for the next 4 or 5 game minutes in a really tight game. Stanicky working on Weinfurter. Does have a size advantage, but good defense that time by Weinfurter. Wolfel in the corner. Pass outside, Thurs, corner 3. Got it! Big time 3 for True Thurs. Three-point lead by the Red Raiders. Matches their biggest lead of the game. Auburndale is in the bonus, so every foul here on out, they're going to shoot free throws. Definitely something to watch. Rabb gets Radke up in the air. Extra pass, corner 3 to tie, no good. Thurs with the rebound. Thurs. Rabb fouls him. Only his first. Not a big deal. 4th team foul.
On Blake Rabb, his 1st, team's 4th. Bracewell and Shuda in for the Red Raiders.
.8:34 left to play in this one. 3-point Marathon lead. Low scoring, really hard fought. And good basketball. A lot of times we get some low scoring games where there just wasn't a whole lot of flow, a lot of missed shots. Not the case tonight. It's been a good one. A good Marywood South basketball game. Marathon working on a 3-point lead. Wolfel top of the key. Bracewell finds Thurs in the paint. Thurs spins. He's fouled. He's going to shoot a pair. Only the second trip to the line for Marathon tonight. That's also on Blake Rabb, his second.
Blake Rabb, his second, team's fifth. Thurs at the line.
We all know how important it is to have the right insurance when you need it. In Marathon, Keith Paul is your local independent insurance agent who knows just what you need. For the one source for all your insurance needs, look to Keith Paul Agency on Main Street in Marathon. Thurs misses the first. This to make it a 4-point game. That one also rattles out. Wolfel with another rebound. Put back, good, and the foul! Well, Wolfel is pumped up as he gets up, walks to the free throw line. Falls on Ruby, his first. Wolfel got the offensive rebound off of the free throw miss, makes the 3-point play. 6-point lead, a big turn of events there. Auburndale needing to go a little bit quicker now, trailing by 6, 8 minutes left. Auburndale has not played very quick so far tonight. Doesn't mean that they can't do it. Blake Rabb, 3, right on! His second triple of the half from the exact same spot on the floor. It's a 3-point game. Inside touch, Bracewell, outside Wolfel, corner, 3, good! Answers back with a 3. 7.5 to play, Marathon by 6. Timeout, Auburndale. We'll keep it here. At Marathon City Sports Center, you'll always find great food, cold drinks, bowling leagues, and a great place for your next party or get-together. For the best in marathon dinner get-togethers, come to Marathon City Sports Center, South Highway 107 in Marathon. And Sweats Country Corner Mart. The friendly staff at Sweats Country Corner Mart in Blanker serves up a large selection of food made to order daily, like fish fries, chicken dinners, and awesome pizzas. Drive in today on County Road P, just off of Highway 10 in Blanker. Family owned and operated for more than 100 years. .46-40, 7:26 left to play in the game. Auburndale coming out of a timeout. A lot of timeouts left both ways. Could be a long last couple minutes with timeouts. Rabb fakes the 3, drives, misses it short. That's off. Ooh, looked like it was off Rabb, but it's off Marathon. Looked like Rabb tried to get it. He must have missed it. Quick substitution. Brackey comes in for Bracewell. Rabb coming off a screen. Barron's touch foul, his 4th now. But more importantly, both teams in the bonus now. Rabb going to the line to shoot the 1-on-1. Good free throw shooter, little over 70%. Bring your home to the next level with a new floor, carpet, or upgrade from Marathon Flooring. Marathon Flooring, transforming your home from the ground up. Bonus free throw, good. Steps up, hits the first. Love to see it. 18 for Rab, trying to make it 19. Free throw is good. Cuts the lead to 4, little over 7 minutes left. We've seen Shuda being able to handle the ball. Should not be an issue against any sort of pressure. Skip pass, Wolfel, corner Snyder. Marathon clears out. Snyder working on Weinfurter. Weinfurter's quick. Knocked out of bounds. Good hands by Aiden Rabb. It's going to be a baseline out of bounds opportunity for the Red Raiders. 4-point lead, 6:44 to play. See Wolfel trying to post up immediately. Shuda, inside touch, here's Wolfel, picks up his dribble, outside Snyder. Thought about the 3. No need to be in a hurry, run the offense. Shuda tries a backdoor to Reb. Timeout, Marathon. Quick to call it is Coach Jacobson. We'll take a timeout. More Marathon South basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Too many people struggle with pain and injuries. At Mark's Chiropractic of Marathon, our goal is to get you back to doing the things you love. Whether you're looking for an adjustment, muscle work, laser therapy, or dry needling, we have you covered. Learn more by reaching out to Mark's Chiropractic on Main Street in Marathon or check out our website at marathonchiropractor.com.
Welcome back, 6:19 to play. Marathon with a 4-point lead and the ball. Marathon just had their largest lead of the game. It was 6. Down to 4. Auburndale looking for a stop. Coach Jacobson a little frustrated. Whatever was called didn't work. Traveled by Drew Wolfel. Ball goes back to the Eagles. Blake Rabb walks the ball across the timeline. Under 6 to play. Whenever these two teams get together, it's always a good one. Always. Awi back in the game with 4 fouls. Here's a touch inside. No call. Turnover. Wolfel in the corner. Awi working on him. Wolfel tries to take him all the way to the basket. He missed it long. Got his own rebound. Fouled. Let's see who that foul's on. It could be on. Let's see. It's going to be on Lundgren, his second.
Eagles foul on Lundgren.
Wolfel to the line to shoot the bonus. Drew Wolfel 2 of 3 at the line. A lot of offensive rebounds for Wolfel tonight. First free throw is good. 14 for Wolfel. Second free throw, no good, rattles out. 5-point game, Rabb quick up the floor. He had truthers on skates a little bit there. Here's Awi. Rabb, reverse layup is good. 21 for Blake Rabb. Marathon by 3. Corner 3. Back iron, no good. Another offensive rebound. Wolfel 3. He rolls around, no good. Weinfurter with the rebound. Auburndale trailing by 3. Still a lot of time left. A little bit of a mismatch. Marathon probably needs to try to switch back, and they do. Hit Snyder on Awi underneath. Now Wolfel. Lundgren. Back by the volleyball line. Working on Shuda. Little up and under move. Fouled. They'll go to line to shoot 2. Lundgren, not the quickest guy on the floor, but a real smart drive. Really works Shuda all the way down. And now Shuda has 4 fouls. Shuda has 4, Behrens has 4.
Lundgren at the line for 2.
Lundgren to the line for the first time tonight. Best free throw shooter on the team, about 80%. First one's good.
Behrens in for the Red Raiders.
When Lundgren gets to the line, he generally makes it. This to make it a 1-point game. Free throw's good. 4:19 to play. Marathon with the ball up by a point. Both teams have played a lot of close games this year. Here's a 3. Brackey misses it well short. Scramble for the ball. Aui has it. Auburndale with the chance to take the lead, this time down. Grab over the basket for 2. Behrens on the floor with 4 fouls. They don't want to pick up number 5, but let Rab go right by him. And now Auburndale with a 1-point lead. A little bit of a run for the Eagles here. True thirds, a 3 for the lead. Off the rim, no good. Aui pulls down the rebound. Marathon's missed their last 4 3-pointers. Rab has been impressive tonight. Lundgren in the corner, double teamed. Weinfurter looked like he was going to let that one go. Blake Rab's got to touch the ball here. Lundgren hands it off to Aiden Rab. Running some clock. Here's Blake Rab now. Tries to get in the paint. Outside, Weinfurter 3. Off the rim, no good. Wide open look. Couldn't get it to fall. 2:35 to play. Timeout Marathon. We'll take a 60-second break. 2:34 to play. Auburndale leads by 1. More after this.
For all things automotive, Marathon's choice is Parts City and Dotson Automotive at the corner of 3rd and Pine Street in Marathon. Dotson Auto has got you covered for all things auto repair, from oil changes, brakes, and pads, to tires, accessories, and more. Looking for auto parts? Parts City has just what you need, offering a wide selection of replacement parts, tools, fluids, and chemicals to keep your vehicle in shape and running right. For all things automotive, find the service or parts you need all under one roof at Parts City and Dotson Automotive in Marathon.
If you're looking for a local builder you can trust for your next home project, you found them in Underwood Construction. With decades of experience in building homes, replacing siding, decks, garages, and roofs, there is no home project they can't help with. Underwood Construction is a fully insured builder covering all of central Wisconsin. No matter your next project, if you need someone you can trust to do it right at a great price, call Underwood Construction at 715-573-5754.
Welcome back to Marathon High School. Auburndale with a 1-point lead, 48-47, 2:34 to play. Marathon ball trailing by 1. Wolfel in the corner. Snyder off the screen. See what Coach Jacobson has drawn up out of the timeout. Snyder draws Blake Rab here. Skip pass, Radke 3, good! What a shot by Cody Radke, his 3rd triple of the game, and now Marathon leads by 2. 2 minutes left. Just had a feeling that one was going in. Auburndale trying to answer. Aui hands it off to Lundgren. Lundgren working on Wolfel. Rab is fouled away from the ball. Thurs bodied him on the way through. That's the first on thirds. But Rabb going back to the line to shoot the bonus. Good free throw shooter, 4 of 5 tonight. If he makes them both, we're tied again. Shuda replaces Snyder. Free throw is good. 24 for Blake Rabb. As advertised tonight for Blake Rabb. Second free throw good. We're tied again. You mentioned earlier, a lot of timeouts left for both teams. We'll take another one. More after this.
Carpeting Options, the Vinyl Plank. Marathon Flooring is a family-owned business focused on local service and values. They specialize in both home and commercial flooring, treating every project as its own unique style. Transform your home from the ground up with Marathon Flooring.
Come see handcrafted gifts at the Copper Mug in Marathon. Find seasonal themed decorations, clothing, and gift options in our new lower level boutique. When you shop the Copper Mug, your business supports local artists, crafters, and families in our community.
Welcome back to Marathon High School. For those of you just joining us, where have you been? You've missed a great game so far. We are tied at 50, 140 left to play in the game. Marathon trying to inbound it. Wolfel has it. Working on Aui. Aui has 4 fouls. You got to figure Marathon wants to get something at the rim here. Good hands. Timeout Auburndale. Auburndale gets the steal. Let's take a break. We'll take 30 seconds. We'll be back with more right after this.
Weeks Pub and Grill, located in Rib Falls. Open 7 days a week. Now serving breakfast on Sunday mornings from 8 to 11:30 a.m. A proud supporter of all Edgar athletic teams. Follow us on Facebook for our specials and upcoming events. Thank you to the Edgar community for your continued support.
Welcome back. 127 left to play. Two teams that are tied atop the Marywood South standings. Definitely playing like it's two of the best teams in the conference. Auburndale comes in 10-1, Marathon 8-3, but both teams 5-1 in the conference. Marathon has already played and beaten Stratford. Auburndale and Stratford play Friday night. Join us, 7:15 Friday night in Auburndale. Yours truly and Jason Zaleski, the Dream Team, on the call. Join us tomorrow at noon for our weekly show, where we talk about the latest in seeds, everything going on in high school sports. It's been a while. Jason's been on vacation in Florida and Alabama, and he's been everywhere besides in the studio with me. All right, 1:20 left. We're tied at 50. Let's see how patient Auburndale is. Auburndale, the double bonus. They're going to shoot 2 the rest of the way. And this guy right here, Blake Rabb, he has been spectacular tonight. Auburndale might play for 1. Lundgren, back outside, extra pass, Weinfurter, 3. Off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. Marathon has it. 40 seconds to play. And the fans come to their feet. Marathon likely to play for 1 shot. Timeout Marathon. Good timeout called by Coach Jacobson. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back with the final 29 seconds right after this.
At Greater Insurance Service, you're more than just a number. You're an individual with unique needs, and that calls for an insurance policy that's unique to you. Call today for more information on auto, home, health, business, and much more. Let Greater Insurance Service work for you.
at Brickner Motors in Little Chicago. We will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
Welcome back. 29 seconds, 29.3 seconds. We're tied at 50, Marathon ball. For those that were with us in Neelsville, a week and a half ago probably, we saw Drew Wolfel hit a three-pointer from the corner in Neelsville to win in overtime. Maybe something else cooked up here. Marathon wants to take the last shot. Thurs gets it to Radke. 20 seconds left. Here's Thurs from the volleyball line. 14 seconds left. Down to 7. Thurs puts up the shot. It goes in. 4 seconds left. Timeout, Auburndale. Thurs went up over 2 guys. Great defense by the Eagles. But Thurs got it to go off the backboard. We'll just keep it here. 2.9 seconds left. Thurs puts the Marathon Red Raiders back on top. 52-50. The clock says 0.5, but that's not right. It's got to be something. It's got to be something different. Probably 3 seconds or something. 3, maybe 3 and a half. They're going to say 5 seconds. 5 seconds is a lot of time. If you are the Auburndale coach, Coach Weinfurter, obviously Blake Rebb, if he's open, he's going to take the shot. Now, Marathon doesn't want to foul. It's going to be a double bonus situation. If you were up by 3, I would say that you probably do foul before the shot. But you got to play this out. If you're Marathon, no 3s. Absolutely don't foul the shooter. Don't give up a 3. And Auburndale has timeouts. They might try to get a long pass up to half court and take another timeout. We've seen that as well. A lot of different ways this can go. It's going to be Lundgren who is going to inbound from the baseline. 5 seconds left. The clock does not start till someone touches it. We have somebody breaking away deep. Foul on the floor. It's hard to hear the whistle, but there is a foul on the floor. There is going to be time left. No shot. It doesn't matter. It's going to be 2 shots regardless. A really good play drawn up by Coach Weinfurter.
Marathon foul on Snyder. His second.
Falls on Snyder.
Weinfurter at the line.
The officials are going to have to figure out what the clock looks like. There should probably be about 2 seconds, 1.5, 2 seconds, something right around there. It's like they're not going to fix it though. Weinfurter going to shoot 2 shots. He needs to make them both to force overtime. Biggest free throws of his young career. It's good. The first one's good. Coach Jacobson's going to take a timeout, try to ice him. All right, let's take a break. 30 seconds. We'll be back. Weinfurter at the line to try to tie and force overtime. Back after this.
Looking for a new or different career path right here in Marathon? Look no further than AH Machine on Maratech Avenue in the Marathon Business District. Hiring for fabrication and more, this local company offers competitive pay and plenty of flexibility. AH Machine is locally owned and operated and is a proud supporter of the city of Marathon. Good luck to the Marathon High School athletes this season from AH Machine on Maratech Avenue in Marathon.
All right, welcome back. Try to set the scene here. Marathon leads by 1. Peyton Weinfurter at the line, shooting his second free throw, trying to tie the game. There's only a half second left, so if he misses this, chance for Auburndale to tip it, or Marathon with a chance to have a half-court heave or something around there. This is an important free throw. This is to force overtime. Free throw is good. Steps up, makes them both. Three-quarter court shot to win. Short, no good. We're going to overtime. Tell you what, Peyton Weinfurter stepped up, hit 2 free throws, pressure free throws, and both of them nothing but net. Fantastic job by Peyton stepping up and hitting probably the biggest free throws that he's had in his career so far. So we're going to overtime. Both teams in the bonus. Auburndale's going to be shooting 2 the rest of the way. Some unruly fans. There's some drama here at the scores table and some of the Auburndale fans. You love the rivalry. 4-minute overtime period. The teams will go to the same sides that they're going on, so they will shoot at the basket in front of their own bench. Aui jumping against Wolfel. Won by Marathon. Snyder gets it to Wolfel. Again, Marathon played an overtime game at Neelsville, won that one, turned it over, steal by Lundgren. I don't believe Auburndale's played overtime yet this year. Lundgren working on Racky, back outside, now Blake Rabb has it. Trying to direct traffic, trying to create some space for himself. Weinfurter, top of the key. Lundgren, looking to get the cutter. Lundgren working inside, patient. Inside, shot off the rim, no good. He gets his own rebound, and then a foul on Snyder. Going to send Lundgren to the line to shoot a pair.
Marathon foul on Snyder. His third team.
Lundgren, the best free throw shooter on Auburndale, shooting a little over 80% now on the season. First free throw's good. Snyder comes out, shoot it back in. Got to have one of them to handle the ball. Second free throw is good. Auburndale with a 2-point lead here in the first overtime. Bracewell is going to replace Behrens. So Shuda will handle it. Across the timeline. Auburndale by 2. 3 minutes left in the overtime period. Wolfel back outside. Extra pass. Shuda inside to Bracewell. Layup good. Tied again. It has been tied off and on the entire game. It's probably been 15 ties, if not more. 2 extremely evenly matched teams. Weinfurter uses his body, gets all the way to the rim for 2. Auburndale back up by 2. 2:22 left in overtime. Wolfel working on Aui, picks up his dribbles, skip past the Thurs. Had Bracewell for a second. Wolfel, quick fire 3. Front rim, no good. He gets his own rebound. Wolfel gets Rabb on the switch. Now Wolfel can work on Rabb. Auburndale able to switch back. Thurs 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound down to Aiden Rabb. Now Auburndale with a 2-point lead. They can be patient. If you're Marathon, you don't want to foul. Double bonus. Auburndale running clock. Minute 30 left in overtime. Weinfurter double teamed, and then there's going to be a foul on Radke. It's going to send Weinfurter back to the line to shoot a pair where he just made 2 to force overtime.
Weinfurter at the line for 2.
Peyton just made 2 extremely big free throws. 2 more coming up. First is good. Second free throw, also good. 9 points for Peyton Weinfurter, just about at his season average. Auburndale by 4. Now Marathon needs to hustle a little bit. Still need quality shots. You can't get all 4 at once. Need points. Wolfel underneath, layup missed. Gets his own rebound, back outside. Thurs, corner 3. Off the rim, no good. Weinfurter with the rebound. Now after Marathon, you got to get the ball out of free throw shooter's hands. Thurs is going to take the foul.
Marathon foul line, Thurs his second. Blake Rabb at the line for 2.
So Rabb going to shoot 2. Rabb is 4, 5, 6 of 7 at the line tonight. First one's good. Auburndale trailed by 2 with 5 seconds left. Had to go the whole length of the court. Able to get the foul. Made free throws, and they have not let up since. Rabb makes them both. 6-point lead. Now Marathon forced to go fast. Have to go quick. Auburndale struggled at the free throw line early in the game. They have made them when they counted. Here's Bracewell. Wolfel in the corner. Back outside. Here's a 3 for Radke. Good! Timeout Marathon. Radke's 4th triple of the game. Makes it a 3-point game with 32 seconds to play in overtime. We'll just keep it here. Auburndale has really feasted at the free throw line here in the second half and overtime. 14 of 15 from the free throw line. Incredible. 4 of 7 in the first half. Really come back shooting it much better. Blake Rabb is 8 of 9 at the line. Peyton Weinfurter 4 of 4. Aiden Rabb 2 of 3. Lundgren 4 of 4. And Gruby 1 of 2. Not a whole lot to choose from. And if you're Marathon, you're going to have to either get a tip and a steal, or you're going to have the Eagles miss some free throws. Three-point game. Auburndale to inbound. In some trouble. Gets it to Blake Rabb. Radke can't contain him, and now Wolfel getting handsy. Crossover dribble. Rabb to the line to shoot 2.
Marathon foul on Wolfel.
Second foul on Wolfel. Rabb back to the line to shoot a pair.
Blake Rabb at the line for 2.
27 for Blake Rabb. Free throw is missed. That opens the door for Marathon. Let's see if he can come back and bury this one with some confidence. Free throw's good. It's a 4-point game. It's an important free throw. Marathon needs to move quick. Here's Shuda. Gets it to Thurs. Inside touch. Wolfel. Layup good. Clock doesn't stop. Down to 8 seconds. Have to inbound. Have to get it in. There's the quick foul. Aiden Rabb going to the line to shoot 2, 4.2 seconds left. You only get one additional timeout in overtime. So Marathon used their timeout just prior to this, so that ball goes through the rim, goes through the net. The clock doesn't stop. It's not college, it's not the NBA. Aiden Rabb, 2 of 3 at the free throw line tonight, making both for the win. First one is no good. 4 seconds, no timeouts. This to make it a 3-point game. Free throw is good. Marathon needs a 3 to tie. Timeout Auburndale.
7 seconds.
The officials are going to add a little bit of time, I'm sure, because that ball did not get inbounded. So now, if you're Coach Weinfurter, you have a 3-point lead. There's probably going to be 4.2, I think, is what it was before it got inbounded. I assume that's what they're going to put it at. Do you foul? You're up by 3. A lot of schools of thought. Do you foul up by 3 in the backcourt or before the shot goes up and force Marathon to make one and have to tip it in or get the offensive rebound? Or do you let Marathon shoot the 3 to try to tie it? Let's see what Coach Weinfurter does. I have a feeling that Coach Weinfurter is going to tell his guys to foul after a dribble or 2 and put Marathon at the line to shoot the bonus. On the other side of the court, Coach Jacobson telling his guys that 4.2 seconds isn't that much time. Probably have to set a back screen to get a guy open to even get the ball in bounds and know that the foul's coming. The best 3-point shooters on the team on the floor for Marathon. 4 seconds. Here we go. Shuda has it. Shuda across half court. 3 to tie. It's good! What a shot! Ian Shuda hits a 23-footer to tie it. He hits the runner. Mayhem in Marathon. This place is buzzing. 1 overtime is not enough tonight. Whew. Look good the whole way. A one-handed runner. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Even the officials have smiles on their faces because what a game. .62 all. We go to the second overtime, and you really feel for, honestly, both teams. Both teams had a chance to close this thing out. Marathon had a chance to close it out in regulation. Auburndale up by 6 with 30 seconds left in overtime. Marathon makes 2 threes, and here we are again. Double overtime. Shuda with the ball. He just hit the 3 to force a second overtime. Both teams in the bonus. Wolfel in the high post. Always done a good job keeping himself on the floor after getting his 4th foul. Tough pass. Bracewell through 2. That's going to be a foul. See if it's on Awe or Lundgren. Let's see who it's called on. It's going to be on Lundgren, his 3rd.
Eagles foul on Lundgren. His 3rd, team's 8.
Bracewell to the line to shoot a pair. First free throws of the night for Garrett. Free throws good. Second one also falls. Snyder comes in for Bracewell. 2-point lead for Marathon. 3:34 left. It's the second overtime. Blake Rabb has been sensational tonight. Picks up his dribble. Gets it to Aui. Aui working on Wolfel. Picks up his dribble. Bad pass. That's a turnover. Marathon's going to get the ball back. Just a little bit of miscommunication that time by the Eagles. Bracewell back in the game. Little offensive-defensive substitution by Coach Jacobson. He wants Bracewell for this offensive game. Shuda handling the ball. In some trouble. Able to find Bracewell in the corner. Working on Weinfurter. Offensive foul. Pushed off with his other hand. That's 4th foul on Bracewell. Bracewell has 4, Schneider has 3, Shuda has 4, Behrens has 4. Bracewell comes back out of the game. 2-point game, 3 minutes left to play. Here in double overtime. Blake Rabb missed the free throw late. Could have sealed it. Here's a 3, Weinfurter, good! Big shot by Peyton Weinfurter. Gives the Eagles a 1-point lead. Wolfel working on Aui. Shuda, skip pass. Wolfel goes baseline. Gonna call it a defensive foul, a block. 50-50 call. This one goes against the Eagles. Falls on Blake Rabb, his third.
Team's 9th Wolfel at the line for 2.
Wolfel, 3 of 5 at the line tonight. First free throw, no good. This one to tie. Also missed. Big rebound by Thomas Aui. So Eagles up by 1. Those 2 free throws pretty costly. Any free throw that you miss late in regulation, a close game, or overtime can always come back to haunt you. Here's Rabb working on Snyder. Top of the key, Lundgren. Best free throw shooter that the Eagles have. Shuda. Hand off to Rabb. Rabb picks up his dribble. Have a foul call. It's going to send Rabb back to the line. That's on Shuda. That's number 5.
That's his 5th.
Shuda hit the shot to force double overtime. Bracewell's going to come in to replace him. Rabb with the chance to make this a 3-point game with 2 made free throws here. First one's good. This to give Rabb 30. It's good. 30 points for Blake Rabb. Eagles with a 3-point lead here in double overtime. Skip pass, this is Radke. Wolfel, top of the key, underneath Bracewell by himself. The layup is good, and the foul. Kind of a silly foul. Bracewell had really good position, and Aiden Rabb hit him on the arm on the way up. So now Bracewell with the chance to tie the game once again. Free throws no good. Marathon has missed 3 straight free throws. Eagles by 1. 1:20 left. That's off Marathon. It's going to stay with the Eagles. Both teams now in the double bonus. See how patient Auburndale is here. We've seen Auburndale hold for a last shot with more time than this. Here comes the double team on Lundgren. He turns it over. No! Oh, they said that was tipped. It was not tipped. From the official's point of view, I can see why you can see it was tipped. It was right in front of me. So the Eagles catch a break. Under a minute left. Peyton Weinferter fouled. That falls on Bracewell. He's now disqualified. That's his 5th foul.
Marathon foul on Bracewell.
So Peyton Weinferter back to the line to shoot a pair. Rewind this thing back to the end of regulation. And Peyton Weinferter made 2 free throws with half a second left. Or 2 seconds left to force overtime in the first place. First free throw rolls in. Makes it a 2-point game. $13 for Peyton. Trying to make it 14. Again, the Eagles have shot fantastic from the free throw line here in the second half and in overtime. Marathon's missed a couple. Snyder, 3 to tie. Good! Why not? Ties the game at 69. Coach Jacobson pleading for his guys to play defense without fouling. Blake Rebb at the circle. Underneath, Awi for 2. 10 seconds left. Here's Thurs, 6 on the clock. Thurs, jump stop, off the rim, no good! Awi with the rebound, and he's fouled. A tough shot by Thurs, couldn't get it to go off the backboard. I think they're going to add an extra second on, if I'm reading lips correctly.
Awi at the line for 2.
So Awi's going to shoot 2. He has not shot free throws yet tonight. 3 seconds on the clock. Double bonus. If Awi makes them both, this game's going to be over. First free throw, good. Here's the big one. Marathon should have a timeout left. This to put it away, no good. Timeout Marathon. Coach Jacobson takes his timeout. Awi had a chance to put it away, not able to do it. He did make 1 of 2. Let's see if they add time. Feels like the timeout was called as Marathon touched it. There was 3 seconds. Hard to believe that 1.4 would have come off the clock in the amount of time that a player touched it and coach called timeout. So let's see if the officials, they add some time. So 2.5 seconds. The last overtime when Ian Shuda hit the runner to force double overtime, Coach Weinferter decided not to foul. Let's see if Coach Weinferter decides to foul this time. 2.5 is not a lot of time. And with that little time, you really do run the risk of trying to foul as the player is trying to shoot a three-pointer, because there's just not that much time. Coach Weinferter putting his tallest man on the ball to make it as difficult as possible to inbound it. Shuda has fouled out. He made the long 3 to force double overtime. Let's see what Coach Jacobson has cooked up. 2.5 seconds left. Auburndale by 3. Marathon needs a 3 to tie. That's thrown to Peyton Weinferter, and the Auburndale Eagles go into Marathon and get a double overtime win. Final score, Auburndale 72, Marathon 69 in double overtime. One of the best games that I've seen in quite some time. Stay tuned for our Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest and apply at merrillsteel.com. I'll try to talk to Coach Weinfurter and our player of the game right after a word from Merrill Steel.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
Perfect, okay. Technical difficulties, yeah.
That happens.
We've been here all night. Let's go longer.
Sure.
All right, with Coach Weinfurter, we were talking about some great games. You had a couple guys, not just these two, a team effort for sure. Some little things, not Ali being able to stay on the floor, right?
You know, he played probably the last, probably 6 minutes, and then the 2 overtimes, so 14 minutes with 4 fouls. After, he was kind of foolish in the other parts where he picked up some silly fouls. So you give him a lot of credit there. They do a really good job defending, and for Blake to score 30 on him that says a lot about Blake. And then, the free throws down the stretch. I think we were 79% on the night, which is tremendous for a high school team.
Yeah, didn't shoot that well in the first half, but really came alive in the second half, and especially overtime. One more question that I have for you before I talk to your boys. You had 2 chances up 3 late. You don't foul. That's a coaching philosophy. We
were just talking about that.
Pros and cons to both. What was the thought process?
Well, ideally you'd like to make them change direction. With that much time left, because you never know. Sometimes kids lose track, and you don't want to give them of the time, and you don't want to give them 3 shots. But if you foul, they got to make the first free throw. They got to get a rebound. I wasn't confident with how physical the game was that we were going to be able to get that rebound. Of course, they had to make the first free throw. There's a lot of it is. And of course, immediately when they make it, you go, well, I should have fouled. I think there's different situations, and you got to know your team on that too. I may do it a different way next time. With 2.5 seconds left, I'm definitely not going to foul, because they might get it, take one dribble, and with high school kids, as well as these guys have played, they might panic and make a silly foul and foul them on a shot. So there's different trains of thought on that. I think when maybe you're in college, you're a little more confident you're going to get a rebound and things like that. But it worked out, so they took me off the hook.
Yeah, and it's not always that a kid's going to hit a 25-foot runner to force overtime.
And give him credit. That's how many times does a kid make that shot? 1 out of 20 times, and he did it. So give him credit.
Yeah. Congratulations, Coach. We'll see you Friday.
All right, thank you.
All right, players of the game, for different reasons, obviously. Blake, I remember calling your games as a sophomore. I would not believe that you're the player that you are today. Your game has improved so much the last 2 years. How much work do you put into it?
Well, it's just all summer long. We are playing, we're scrimmaging all the time, and the week before we start practice, we're always coming in and scrimmaging. It's just getting shots up in the summer.
Yep, 30 points. But that wouldn't have happened if Peyton over here, come on over, if Peyton here didn't hit 2 free throws to force the first overtime in the first place. Did anybody say anything to you when the timeout was called going into that?
Not really. They knew I had to focus. Coming into this game, was struggling with free throws a lot. The main focus for this week, coming with 2 big conference games.
Right. So made the 2 free throws. You made even more free throws later on. You guys put together quite a game. Is this the best game that you guys have been involved with?
I wouldn't. That's tough. I'd say probably not. But it was definitely, we had a 4 overtime game last year too, so it's tough to beat there.
Yep. And are you a sophomore this year? Junior this year. You have seen, obviously last year and growing up, what it means to be a part of Auburndale, part of the program. This win is a really big win. The team doesn't win here very often, right?
Right. It's a tough environment to play in, especially when they're well coached and play hard. So take wins when we can take them.
All right, you guys are the players of the game. Blake has definitely been in the house. You might have, I'm not sure. So I'll give this to you guys. You guys can think about what you're going to say, and I'll count you down. The camera's way up there. All right? 3, 2, 1.
I'm Blake Grab. I'm Peyton Weinfurter, and we're in the house.
Thanks, guys. Great game.
Thank you.
All right, a double overtime thriller. The Auburndale Eagles defeat the Marathon Red Raiders. They improved to 6-1 in the conference. They play Friday night at home against Stratford. The winner of that game will take over first place alone. For Dan Ross and Hannah Nikolai, have a great night.